don't participate in your own oppression. And we jump into the next headline, guys, and it's another tragic headline, really. It starts with a kind and gentle vegan who arbors violence attacked his mum with a knife after using laced cannabis. This is a story that's coming out of the UK, where a father of skipped over a story there actually, but we'll keep driving on with that anyway. Apologies there now, guys, after just losing track of that one. Right, I just have to relocate that story. But yeah, this individual anyway who says that he would smoke cannabis. Not he wouldn't be a frequent smoker of it. He would said, at least he's told the cops, that he would smoke it irregularly. But he found himself after attacking his mother. So this individual, he was 49 years of age. His name was Brian Holden, and he left his mother Brenda covered in blood following the attack in the home they shared in Ashton in Makersfield, over in the UK. Holden told his mum he had met someone who was the Messiah, who told him he was the devil and that he had to kill her. He apologised, left the room and returned with a knife. Miss Holden struggled with her son, and she suffered cuts to her neck and hands. She was able to escape and knocked on a neighbour's door while covered in blood. Neighbours had heard loud screaming from the house, and Holden, who has worked as a draftsman for submarines, was holding a large fork and knife and was tasered by police. Despite the shocking incident, his mother has forgiven him and wants him back home. She has made a full recovery and attended court to support her son as he received a 20-month jail term. He is due to be released soon after having already served the equivalent sentence while on remand. Manchester Crown Court heard that Holden would occasionally indulge in cannabis use, but it was accepted that the cannabis he used was lightly laced with a type of synthetic cannabinoid such as spice, and the court heard that the drug had wholly unexpected effect on Holden, who is described as a vegan who harbours violence. He was originally accused of attempted murder, but later pleaded guilty to Section 20 wounding. Section 20, I suppose, is a mental health kind of act. Really, he lost it. And the Judge Hilary Manley said to describe this as an out of character is to make a gross understatement. Fortunately, your mother's injuries were not as serious as they could have been. She forgives you absolutely and simply wants you to return home. If nothing else, this case serves to illustrate in perhaps the starkest of terms the dangers of consuming illegal drugs. Judge Hilary, please could you next time when you're going to make a little statement like this, finish it with, and it is necessary that this is in the UK, that the UK government make these drugs not illegal, so people like Holden, when they go try to get cannabis, they can be assured they get cannabis that is not adulterated with such dangerous synthetic drugs. Because that's exactly what happened here. Like, the real danger, again, like the judge says it, I suppose, truly is in consuming illegal drugs. So, Judge, maybe you should help make them not illegal. I know you have to do your job, but surely, you can see that this is immoral, what's going on here. To keep drugs illegal any longer, it's just detrimental to our society. This man, like a vegan, took a knife to his bloody mother. How could you ever really forgive yourself after that? That is scary. And again, it's because of cannabis prohibition that caused this. It was not illegal drug use overall. It was the fact that drug use, this type of drug use, is illegal. If cannabis was legal, this guy could walk into a store. Most likely would not have happened. I bet 99% that could say that this most likely wouldn't have happened at all. So the court heard how Holden had come back from work to the house on Ashton Heath on August 26th of last year, and all seemed perfectly normal. He said he was going up the stairs to bed before coming down 10 minutes later and shaking and crying, saying he was sorry. Holden said someone who was the Messiah told him he was the devil and that he had to kill his mum, and he left the room and returned with the knife. And she struggled and got stabbed. Yeah, jeez, man, that's horrible. Like, so effectively, the guy was after getting his bit of cannabis, came back, went upstairs, had a smoke, and literally just had a breakdown. The police found 5 bags of cannabis in his bedroom, weighing 5.64 grams in total, and toxicology reports confirmed he had used cannabis. Holden had only one previous conviction from 1997 for drink driving. Hang on a sec now, like they're not actually after testing the cannabis to see if it was laced with synthetic cannabinoids. What in the name of God is going on? Like, why would you even bother testing like the cannabis, like or even the individual? Like, this man is after having a psychotic break. Surely it'd be worthwhile to try to find out what's actually in the cannabis that caused the psychotic break, and put a proper warning out to people to say, hey, we found cannabis laced with chemical XZ359, you know, whatever, and be careful. No, instead they say nothing, sit in the story, charge the man, and that's it. Don't put any harm reduction information out there. Instead, maybe use it to try to warn people, hey, don't be using illegal drugs. Instead of saying to the government, hey, maybe we shouldn't have so many illegal drugs in our country. Foolish stuff, like, you know.